Boom. Hello. So you're expecting me to come from that direction, I know. Tricky, Miss Miller, tricky. I tried. Okay, so we are back on this homework worksheet. We just did question number 1. We're gonna work on question number 2. Actually, question number 2 doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna be honest. The numbers are quite pleasant to, I don't know, use a weird word, I guess. Pleasant with math. Okay, so let's take a gander. First step, set up the system. Done. Eliminate. Does anything cancel? I don't know. I'm a visual learner. I should throw these ones in so that my brain can see it. 1x and 6 more x's, that does not cancel. They are not opposites. 5y and 1 more y, they are also not opposites. So we are at the no. These do not eliminate. We're going to grab, flip, and change the sign. You can do the 1 and the 6 or the 1 and the 5. Doesn't matter. They're both pretty small numbers. I'm going to do the 1 and the 5. What the heck? 1 and the 5 it is. We can go with, actually, we'll do the 1 and the 6. Might as well try something different. So I'm going to do the 1 and the 6. I'm going to grab it, flip it, change the sign. The 6 will go here, the 1 will go here, and I'm going to make the 1 a negative. We're going to distribute as needed, and we definitely need it here. Again, the beauty of a video is you can stop the video and try it yourself and then go back. Don't use the video as your crutch. That won't help you. So let's do some math. We have 6 times 1, which is 6x. We have 6 times 5, which is 30y. We have 6 times 13, but make it negative. Don't forget the negative part there. So we have negative 78. Remember, anything times 1 is not going to change the problem. So 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 9 is 9. It's the negative. Negative 6x. Negative 1y. And negative 9. Cool beans. Do you see what cancels? Do you see opposites up there? Remember, opposites are same letter, same number, opposite signs. That means one's a plus, one's a minus. Do you see that up there? It is the x's. Now we're going to add going down. We have 29 y's because 30 take away 1 is 29. We have 70. Okay, let's make a story. You owe someone $78. That's a lot to owe someone. And then you borrow $9 more. So we're going to add those together and keep the negative. So that's going to be 87. And now we're almost finished with this y part. The opposite of multiply is to divide. Whatever we do to one side, we do it to the other. Now this is a good time to use your calculator and do 87 divided by 29. It is going to be a negative answer though. We are trying to figure out what this is and put it here, right? So 29 goes into 87 3 times, but it is going to be a negative. Cool. Now let's remind ourselves what an answer is to this kind of a question. We have x equals, y equals, or we can write it as a point. Okay? We now know who y is. Y is negative 3. Make sure you place it in the appropriate spot for the y guy. Now that means that clearly we are missing x guy. We need to go find that guy. Now if you look at the original equations, it's hard for me to see them because they're written all over. You can pick whichever one. Again, I avoid fractions, decimals, and negatives if I can. And I try to pick the one with the lowest numbers. So I'm going to go with the second one again. We have 6x plus 1y, you can just say y if you like, equals 9. Now, we don't know x, but we do know this guy because we just solved for y. Plop. So we have 6x minus 3 equals 9. Letters on one side, numbers on the other. Our job is to move all the numbers the other way. We move by opposites, opuestos. We have 12. The opposite of multiply is divide. Whatever we do to one side, we surely do it to the other. Howdy doody, we just found our x guy, and he is 2. So if I had graphed these, no thank you, those don't look like pretty numbers to graph. But if I had graphed it, if you use Desmos, that free graphing calculator that we've used in class, you could plug those in and you would see that 2, -3, like if you graphed them, this point right here would be 2, -3, because these are both going to graph nice on Desmos. And then that would be your intersection point. And the intersection point is your solution. We just happen to not be solving these with the graphing approach, which we don't need to. Okay, well, I got this little comprehension meter out. If you're at got it, comprehension, like you got this, good job. If you're in the yellow, like, oh my goodness gracious, what the heckers is going on? Ask a peer. Talk to myself at lunch or Gold Time or Mrs. A, if she's in your class. I don't know if Mrs. A is in your class. Or if you were at the, oh no clue, you need to come in and ask questions. Maybe look at some other videos. Maybe Khan Academy. Maybe go to Mrs. Wilbur's offering math tutoring after school and before school this year. So you kind of have to gauge, where am I? Do I get it? Do I kind of get it? Do I not get it at all? And if you know where you are here, that's great. Because if you don't have a clue or you're a little confused, that's where that beautiful little hand of yours can go up and you can ask a question. And I would love to help you. Anybody would love to help you, okay? So have a great day. I'm proud of you. You got this. Bye.